Welcome back to another game. We've got... Did we play this person? Is this who we literally played in the last game? I think we had the black pieces. We played alpha. This is coming d5. Get my bishop out. Maybe even e5 is the move, I don't know. So it's two candidates. Go a4. Gives this option. Okay. I can land my bishop there if I want to. Or just shut it away. I think I want to get it out. If this knight was developed, there could have been the option of taking here, so that when I take back, they've got this. But I'm in time now to play d3 and shut my structure away. So we've blitzed through the first set of moves here. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned about the diagonal that I give them here. I think long term this is going to cause me some issues. You could even do like a queen swinger around here. But we'll play like, this is kind of a Grand Prix style. This is kind of an interesting setup, not too familiar with. But d3, the thematic bit is really the queen march, right? Breaking on queen e1 and then out on this diagonal. Usually coupled with trying to get your knight here and your bishop out here are the kind of ideas. Okay, so this, let's get my thoughts straight here. So I was thinking queen e1 is the kind of main route, but like I say, to put your queen here. However, this knight jump isn't really anything special, is it? So I've got bishop back. The other thing I'm considering is d4. But I don't like this pin. So I think this is my answer. Oh, I didn't consider this. Actually, that move was more powerful than move a go for them. Because I was like, that move's annoying because on takes, I usually want to go there, but then takes, is that position I really want to go in for? I think it's that bad. I can always liquidate by playing f5. I think even that's okay. But expecting this and this. Yeah. Okay. takes. What are the other options? We just drop back. Because queen defends this pawn. So kind of like that, takes, wow. Do I like that? Yeah, I think so. And try and launch this. So takes. One option is this. Where takes, but then this comes at the end of the line, so I'm not a big fan of that. So takes. I think here. Not so scared of going backwards. To come here long term. Maybe here. Long term. That's defended. So I lose tempo developing, but I don't think I can get punished for it. They're not castled. Their development's not great either. They've kind of got these two bishops out. I've got one bishop out and I'm castled, so I'd say we're about level here development wise. So my plan is to play d3, which I can get in now. And then one of these moves. I kind of like f5. And then the knight's going to sit here, putting some long-term pressure on this. Yeah, I suppose the issue with f5 is that they get e5 for free. And then this bishop becomes kind of nicely active. The other move is just queen g3, which is not super easy for them to meet. Like, are they going to play this and put all their pawns on light squares? Then this, I think, becomes a big vulnerability. Wow. So takes, if we get, well, if bishop takes, I can pick up here actually, can't I? And if pawn takes, I can retreat. Yeah, so there, bishop takes there. The rook comes after me, I can insert this check. I'm taking the pawn. I mean, there might be even a sack here. You're not castled and you're a few moves away from castling, so my rumbling f pawn is going to be issues. I could see this being an issue for me, although again I can negate it with queen g3, maybe like rook f2. So I think they're forced to take back with the pawn, and that's brilliant for me. Okay. So, but take the pawn, rook infiltrates. But then check, bishop there. What about this? What about this way? What about knight? Yeah, queen there. Nope, you can take. So we can pick up a pawn here, but lose this one here, which looks pretty bad, doesn't it? And then check, and then there, and then there, and then there, and then there. And then Or even just do this. That doesn't feel so good for me. So maybe knight there. Maybe this. Yeah, maybe takes there. I still want to try and make this work. Or play knight out. Do I want to trade the A pawn for the C pawn? So there. I don't know if I've got anything better than taking though. Oh, because this doesn't gets rid of his bishop, which is one of his powerful pieces, but and this square's still weak. This? Yeah. Maybe takes there. That takes there. I think this line is best. I'm going to go for this. So this is a threat, isn't it? I was thinking check. Or knight here. Maybe knight there first, it's better. No. Yeah. I was thinking this is an issue, but it's not, because I've got check. Yeah, I felt it's unravelled a little bit. Like if you can get knight and castle, they're doing fine. I've got terrible pawn structure. Wow, it doesn't. It's not scared of getting his rook trapped. I think I've got to check. I think you've got to go here. Well, you could block with a knight, maybe. Okay, so moves his king. Interesting. Really interesting. F5 feels kind of strong. But it does open me up. Maybe use queen here to kick the rook back. Or F5. Takes, rook takes. Is this pawn any good? Takes. I think I want to play this. So this. I'll play this. I think I want to play this. Should we be bold? I'm worried about that light squared bishop. I'm playing this, I'm now worried about that dark squared bishop. But I think knight on f3 solves a lot of my immediate dooms. So it could be an idea of black that in some positions sacrificing here makes some sense. This move, not currently an issue, but might become one. Likewise this. I think opening up this f-file is going to be useful for me long term, given that they're not castling. But given that they're not castling, they're just going to be launching this h-pawn, aren't they? So yeah, I think, okay, so they go for it. What if we just take? And knight queen here, knight here. Yeah, so if we get bishop takes this, queen here, say this. Yeah, which we might now get. So there. There's also lines where this knight move now becomes quite strong for me. We're down to 5 minutes, which is not ideal. So I'm thinking they kind of like this idea of getting their rook over here. So they might look at playing one of these moves, but then this knight jump severs the connection to the rook in quite a clever way. So if you take it, I pick up the rook, and actually your piece then becomes pinned as well, so you'd have to retreat back. So we'd win an exchange there if you defend it. So I think you have to retreat it. And then it's which retreating square makes most sense. Maybe here. And then this bishop feels a bit weak. And I can get this move in if that's something I want to open up. I think the longer I can keep this rook out of the game, the better. Although, like I say, it's only... Yeah, so what would you do against this? Do I get mated anywhere? Knight there. Rook takes that there. Check. We can go back. Knight there. Knight here. No, I can take the rook and no, it doesn't defend against that, does it? Knight here, pawn up. Knight here, I've got bishop here. Which I think he's just missed. Bishop here. Attacks the queen, the rook's still attacked. There's no smart moves like this because the knight covers it. They just win. That feels like a really problematic move for them to deal with. I probably should have spent a bit longer double checking it, because if this works, this wins the game. This might be one of the forced lines. I can block with my queen. Feeling pretty good. I don't want to block with my queen because then this. So I think this might be forced. Yeah, there. Block with the rook. Or could I just come back? Do I even have to block? Takes, check, come back. Yeah, that's gonna be good enough, isn't it? So yeah, queen's attacked by the bishop. It's a really nice move. Attacks the queen, defends the pawn, severs that connection that they've got, and we maintain the queen attack on the rook. And they don't have any of their other kind of bailout options of like taking the knight either of these ways, because now their queen is under attack, so they just need to deal with queen being attacked first, which I don't think they can do. So I think one of the best tries is rook takes g2, because I think you're losing this rook anyway. Okay. rook still hanging here. Okay, so we've got a queen for a bishop. Well, I can take this, no? And your rook's still hanging. I think this is lost, no? Maybe you play this. We just have a clean queen currently. This bishop's. If I play this. I'll wrap a queen. So we can even take here with the upper rook, but then. No, I don't like that. There takes. I pick up the bishop. There. Threaten to like come in and mate or something. I think this is fine. Keeps some pressure on the bishop because I was thinking they might have a move like this. But so now I can pick up this bishop. We're still up. We just up a queen. And this pawn doesn't really have prospects. Look here. So just GG's. Well, I mean the whole position is, or I was thinking queen up here. I like this. This. Check. Maybe this. I don't know, everything wins. Up a queen. Like even if I take, even I get both of these pieces for my queen, that's good enough. You've got same coloured bishops as well. Not that I think it's going to come down to that. So maybe we barricade this way instead. Bishop here. Queen here. Let's just play something useful. That is useful. So this is kind of annoying, right? But check. Yeah. I'll allow it. Don't think I'm getting pipetted. Still use up a clean queen. Don't have any super useful diagonals yet. I mean, like maybe this. As long as I've got somewhere to hide out at. You've got to play this, haven't you? Either you've got to play that or you resign. So there. Maybe you play here. One check, we can drop back. I don't know, is there a good follow up? Oh, I have a mate in one thread. Yeah, so they resign, yeah. Interesting, play the same person twice in a row. Let's take a little look at that then. So we transposed basically into a Sicilian. Go for like a Grand Prix setup. This is all pretty standard. A6 is definitely a move and it's a bit of a pain to play against. Actually, yeah, black does well here. G3 scores best for white. Makes sense because you're struggling to get the bishop out this way. Engine likes D4. How does that score in the database? Yeah, really good as well. Yeah, I knew D4's a move at some point. Fine. I'm in A4, noted for next time. This is all level. Takes. Okay, interesting. It says knight E2, that's best. Knight B1 is okay. And this. So takes. Yeah, taking the pawn is best. Okay, nice. And then rook takes. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. You can take, and then play there. Yeah. I was looking at that with the queen there first, but actually, if you change the order around, you can get what you want. So there was a tactic there, which we both missed, thankfully. And I get check, and they go king over. Yeah, H3 makes some sense, but I wanted to get this move in. And after they don't take it, yeah, queen D1 kind of. Oh, so we chop here first, and then queen D1. I was kind of anticipating him blocking with the queen, but I think you've got to move the rook. Yeah, that's what the engine says. You've got to move the rook, because if you don't, then knight c4 starts to win material, and you've got to cash out and just go down the exchange. This move gets you hit with this bishop here. It says taking the pawn's the best try, but this is still plus 3.5, plus 4. So yeah, so queen takes, rook takes, and then they never really got enough compensation. Knight there, we can chop. Yeah, this is +8. And was kind of umming and ahhing over what to play here, but yeah, so we take there. And yeah, I was thinking that you take the pawn, and what do I do to kind of stop perpetuals? You play rook here, mate in one. But yeah, a nice win, some nice rating points. I think will now be our highest ever rating. 2182 will be next time. So yeah, thanks for watching.